And here we go. Just a few weeks ago, we had the NFL draft where the Chicago Bears landed maybe one of the best quarterbacks we've seen coming out of college in a long time, in Caleb Williams. And today's the day. Rookie minicamp has arrived. It's come up on us like nothing, right? And now we're just a few weeks away from OTAs and training camp, and the start of the season is basically right around the corner. But in today's video, we have some footage. We have some highlights from Caleb Williams. The first look, the first opportunity we get to see him and how he looks with some of these guys. Now, right away, we see him with Rome Odunze. You see him throwing a lot of deep balls, and we're going to get to see a lot of film. Now, before we jump into this video, before we jump into the highlights, I do want to let you know, take everything with a grain of salt. There's no pads. It's not full speed. There's still a lot to learn about Caleb Williams in this offense going forward. They're just diving into the basics, right? Now, comment down below, who do you think will be the most impactful player for this rookie class? Obviously, it's probably going to be Caleb Williams, right? But also, comment down below, who do you think is the most underrated prospect in this year's draft class for the Chicago Bears? I'm going to say Austin Booker might be the steal of the draft in the 5th round. Let me know what you guys think. But with that being said, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Join the family. It's free. Doesn't cost anything. And more Chicago Bears, Caleb Williams highlights, rookie camp, mini camp, everything you think of, got you guys covered. Now, with that being said, right away, we see Caleb Williams throw some dimes, right? We see someone drop the ball a little while ago. That guy might just be cut already. No, I'm just kidding. But obviously, got to bring in those big-time catches, especially if you're trying out for the team. But Caleb Williams, let's just talk about Caleb Williams, right? I mean, this dude is just a difference maker, right? Now, right away here, we see number 88 drop the ball. Definitely do not want to see that. But when we just break down Caleb Williams as a player, probably one of the most unique, highest potential guys we've seen in a long time. I mean, his consistency is outstanding with his college tape. He's got a twitchy release which helps generate, heat on drive throws. He knows how to read defenses and if there's blitz is coming, if they're showing blitz, he knows how to adjust at the line of scrimmage and make sure everyone knows what they're doing, where they're supposed to be. If he needs to, he will reset in the pocket and make sure he's going to, throw or create a better throwing angle for himself. His touchdown to interception ratio was 46-1 in the red zone since the start of 2022, which is stupid. Keeps his eyes and arm alive when leaving the pocket. He's got rare talent to feel pressure and extend the play. This dude's going to be a day one dog over here in Chicago, and they just reset their entire team. The aura just feels different. Not only do you have DJ Moore and Roman Dunze and Keenan Allen, but you also have a couple of early picks from last year, and Tyler Scott and then Velus Jones from 2022. And then you look at the O-line, it's much better now. The development of Darnell Wright and Tevin Jenkins and Braxton Jones. You bring in Ryan Bates and Nate Davis over the last couple of years. I mean, dude, this team is going to be special, right? And then you add DeAndre Swift, right? You already had Khalil Herbert and Roschon Johnson, but now you had a really good dynamic running back in DeAndre Swift, man. Dude, the first look of Caleb Williams was amazing. Today we saw a lot of good things. I think we'll only start to see more things get better as they build chemistry, as he gets more work in. But man, this could change everything for the Bears' future, guys. If you guys want more of these film highlights, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
How far ahead of the game do you already kind of feel coming into rookie minicamp with where you're at with Bears stuff so far?
Yeah, I feel pretty good right now. Obviously, the top 30 was huge. The draft, not draft, but combine, it's a little tighter, so they're testing you and trying to figure out who you are and all of that. And so the top 30 was big for me. Gave a bunch of notes, ideas of how the offense is, verbiage, drops, cadence, and all the things that that really matter. Breaking the huddle, getting in the huddle, being able to communicate, and how those things go. And so right now, I feel pretty good. Obviously, we go out here today. I'm gonna have a few, mess ups probably and things like that. Working, to eliminate those as fast as possible. But you need those things to grow and progress throughout the time and years and things like that. So excited, but I feel pretty good right now.
Was that something that you sought out?
What is the biggest thing you want to accomplish over the next couple of days?
For me, I would say I'm still learning everybody's names. um, Diving into the playbook, getting to a point where there's certain things that I can, teach some of the guys that, maybe, it's John Jack or Rome that they're not understanding that I may understand. So being able to teach is always big, because it's also another way for you to learn. It also shows you how much that you know. And so I would say those, and then just being around the guys, enjoying the time together, getting on the field, executing, and being even keeled throughout the whole thing, because I'm gonna make mistakes and I don't really like mistakes and messing up, and I know there's a bunch of guys also that are gonna be in the same position as me. So being in that position and being even keeled and being controlled, cool, calm, collected, not only helps me but also all the other guys on the field.
Were you asking for the head start? Were you asking in the pre-draft process for information, for stuff you could get a head start on as far as learning the offense?
Yeah, I mean, you always want to get ahead if you can, and so with those things that they gave me, I would take it to my QB training, and we would use the cadence, we would use the drops, we would use all those things. So that's not something that's on my mind throughout the process of when I actually got here, and so for sure that's something that you always want. And working on the drops, the cadence, and then also the route when you put it all together and training and things like that.
So going back to February,
can you give us a little insight into the competitive spirit of the wide receiver room now with yourself, Keenan, and DJ?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's exactly what it is. It's a very competitive environment. I think for me, the mindset I think I want in a wide receiver room is everybody to think they're wide receiver one, and that's the mindset that I bring to a wide receiver room. And it's a friendly competition. At the end of the day, I want the best for the brother beside me, and I'm going to, run every route and do every concept, to perfection, even if, I'm the main read or if they're the main read, because I think that's what it's about when concerning a brotherhood within the room. So definitely, I think, that competitiveness, I mean, they've been doing it for a long time, so I got a ways to catch up here. But, I'm going to provide, a different skill set and a different versatility aspect to the offense that I hope, complements their play.
Rome, as you